He couldn't walk, but he never gave up. One small cat, abandoned at the doorstep of a clinic, left behind because his owner could no longer afford his treatment. His back legs were paralyzed, his future uncertain. That was the day I first met Hayko. He was fragile, his tiny body trembling with exhaustion, yet his eyes shone with something rare: hope. His owner had walked away, but Hayko never stopped looking for love. And in that moment, I promised him that he would never feel abandoned again. Caring for Hayko wasn't simple. With both of his hind legs paralyzed, he couldn't move on his own, but I knew I had to find a way to give him back his freedom. So, I designed a small wheelchair just for him. The first time he tried it, his face lit up. He could finally chase after his friends, explore his world, and go wherever his heart desired. Despite everything he had lost, Hayko remained the happiest little soul. He ate every meal with excitement, never once skipping food. He welcomed every bath calmly, showing not a hint of fear or resistance. It was as if he understood that he was safe now, that every touch was filled with love, not pain. Hayko craved affection. He often rolled himself towards me just to be held, purring softly in my arms. Sometimes we would sit together in the sun, him curled up against me, soaking in the warmth. Those quiet moments were pure comfort, not just for him, but for me as well. But Hayko wasn't only gentle and calm. He had his mischievous side too. He loved to play, to chase after toys with his front legs, to surprise me with sudden bursts of energy. Watching him live so fully, even with his limitations, I often asked myself, who is really stronger here, me or him? Day by day, life settled into a rhythm. Eat, sleep, play, cuddle, bathe. Slowly, his wounds from dragging his body began to heal. With gentle physiotherapy, something remarkable happened. One of his back legs started to move again, just a little, but enough to show us that miracles can bloom where hope lives. Of course, challenges remained. Hayko had a mild ear infection that needed treatment and a small fungal problem that required medicine. But he faced them bravely, never losing his cheer. The biggest concern was his bladder. When I first adopted him, the x-rays showed it in terrible condition, ulcerated both inside and out because he had been forced to hold urine for far too long. The doctors warned me that recovery would be difficult, maybe even impossible, but Hayko didn't give up. And neither did we. 2 months later, another x-ray told a different story. His bladder had healed completely. The relief and joy we felt were indescribable. It was as if Hayko had written his own miracle, proving to everyone that strength is not measured by the body, but by the will to keep going. Today, Hayko may never regain full use of his back legs, but that hasn't stopped him from living a beautiful, happy life. He has friends to play with, people who love him deeply, and the freedom to move, explore, and enjoy the world in his own way. Once abandoned, once left behind, Hayko is now loved. He is no longer alone, and maybe his story asks us all a question.
Ya sen... Hayko. Ay. Ay. Ne yapıyorsun ya öyle? Fıtı fıtı mı yapıyorsun? Ha Hayko.
Hadi gidiyoruz hadi. Hadi bakalım. Hadi gezersin evde ha? Gitsin istiyorum. Yürüteci de var. Ne var ne var?
İyi geceler Hayko'cum. Ne yaptın Hayko ya? Mıştın mı anneciğim yere? Aferin benim çocuğum.
Ya sen ona bayıldın mı? Hı? Hayki çişini yapacak anneciğim.
Maalesef ben gelen ilişkiyi ikinci ilişkiye kadar yapmadım ilk hafta. Seni yazmam gerçekten...
If a small cat like Hayko can face so many battles with joy and courage, what's stopping us from finding hope in our darkest days? because sometimes all it takes is a little love, a little patience, and a heart that refuses to give up. Hayko's journey is proof that life can be beautiful, even if it doesn't look perfect.